Coach Martin, PE teacher, head football coach. This is my 9th year at North Oldham.
And then, what are the academic requirements to play football for North Oldham this year?
Okay. The requirements are the same as every other sport. You can't be failing 2 classes and be eligible. We also have some things that we do. We have an F troop. Kids that have Fs, they get to run a little bit after practice. And we also have an early morning study hall on Thursdays for guys that have Fs that need to come in and study early in the morning.
Do you find that to be effective?
Yeah, they don't like the running, and they don't definitely like getting up early to come into school on a Thursday. So I think that's effective. And then plus we try to get it beforehand too. We have guys help them with tutoring, and some of their big brothers can help tutor them and hopefully keep them off that so they can be successful is the number one thing.
Do you think football makes the players more successful in life and school?
I think football is a great way for these young men to learn discipline. I think it holds them accountable. It teaches them the things that it's preparing them for manhood, and I think football definitely is similar to the military in some of the requirements and the discipline of it that makes them be better people and more successful in the long run.
All right, let's shift gears for a minute to injuries and how that can have some lasting physical effects on people, especially with all the recent concussion news lately in terms of player safety and concussions affecting their academic performance.
I think the biggest, you can have concussions in any sport. I mean, it's not just football. I think
Sure.
Cheerleading's the number one for neck injuries right now. Cheerleading and gymnastics are huge. The biggest thing that we try to do is, it's not fun lifting weights 4 days a week, but that's why we do it. We get their bodies as strong as possible and work them very hard and get their necks strong and really focus on the necks. I think a lot of the concussions are whiplash effects. So a lot of the kids, when they go down, they hit their head on the ground, it's because their neck isn't strong enough. So we try to really put an emphasis on making the neck strong and the shoulder area strong to keep the neck from whiplashing. And our county's been really good. We had the impact testing. I think we've been doing that before. A lot of places still haven't done that yet. So I think that's good. I think it educates the kids. I think it also scared some of them. Some of them get a headache and they think they have a concussion, which is not the case. So it's worked good and bad. But I like how overall it's made everybody aware of what they need to look out for.
I've had a great time. Football, very fun. Get out of here.
Do you think high school sports have helped you in life?
A lot.
A
Getting
lot?
in college.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think it's helped you with your grades?
Yes.
Do you think it's helped you become the man you are today?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Last question. Do you think sports benefit the high school community and benefits kids as student athletes? Do you think it helps them with school and in life?
I definitely think so. I would be, just looking back, me personally, I don't know where my life would have gone without sports. It would have been definitely a different path, and I wouldn't be able to help people and do the things I do every day without sports. And it's good for those hyper kids like me. I always had to be accountable. I had to make sure my grades were good and stayed out of trouble because sports was a big motivator for me. I know it is for a lot of kids. So I think it helps them with their discipline and helps them to be prepared and teaches them about hard work and it teaches them about that life's a team sport. It's not an individual sport, and they learn to work together with other people and do what's best for the team. I think that's something we really try to do here with our football program is put the individual needs behind the team needs.
Right. So you think high schools should carry sports no matter what?
I think all high schools should carry sports. think all high schools should have a PE program, and as big as possible with childhood obesity and diabetes and all the stuff that we're dealing with today. The Nintendo Wii generation, playing Wii's, not that great exercise. Our school's small. We have a lot of our students that are doing other stuff, but there's a lot of places that aren't getting enough exercise, doing enough stuff. And you have school systems getting rid of a lot of their extracurricular stuff with sports, and some of them are even getting rid of PE. So, not good. You don't want those smart, healthy lawyers die at age 40 because they have a coronary.
Right.
So,
exactly.
It has to be a balanced life.
Mm-hmm. Do you think these sports have helped you?
Oh yeah, I've been playing for the high school since 8th grade and can't imagine what
I've played high school soccer since freshman year, and I've enjoyed like all the friendships and experiences.
Do you think high school sports have made a positive or negative impact on your grades?
I think it could go either way. It can make a positive impact because it helps me like plan and schedule and like manage my time, but negative impact because sometimes I don't have any time.
Tell us about your experience with high school sports.
It's pretty fun. You get to meet people and build character.
What kind of impact do you think it's had on your grades?
I think it makes it a lot harder to keep up with schoolwork when you're in a like sport or like a team.
What sport do you play?
I play lacrosse.
Seriously.
Do you think high school sports have helped you become the person you are today?
I do. I've played baseball and tennis for North Oldham, and I feel that playing these sports allowed me to know how to manage my time better.
My name is Kevin Jerry. I'm the strength and conditioning coach at North Oldham High School. I've coached at the high school, small college, large college, and Olympic trial level in all strength and conditioning sports.
How long have you been involved at North Oldham?
I've been involved at North Oldham for 2 years at the high school level and 4 years at the middle school level.
Do you think these sports help all the people that come through when they play sports? Do you think it helps them in their academics?
I think sports play a huge role in helping students in academics. It helps them focus. I think it teaches them how hard work pays off. I think it teaches them what is required of them to accomplish certain things both on and off the field, and going out to college and into the real world, it definitely teaches them the ability to work with a team and to accomplish goals.
Do you think high school sports should be mandatory for all high schools?
No, I do not think sports should be mandatory. There are certain people who just do not have athletic ability, and they should not be pushed into doing things that they cannot not only excel at, but that they don't have a passion for. I do think most schools have some sort of clubs or other academics that they should be required to take, but not necessarily athletic.
Schools have recently been completely dropping high school sports. Do you think schools should always have sports available for students to take?
I definitely think schools should always have something available for students to take athletically. I mean, I had read something interesting. There's 96 different types of intelligences, including music, including athletics, including science and math. And if you take away a good part of the offerings, I think a lot of the students who are gifted athletically, who may not be gifted musically or science in sciences or the mathematics or English or any of that, are just not going to be able to thrive. And Einstein said everybody's a genius, but if you teach a fish to climb a flagpole, he's always going to think he's stupid.